Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Facebook, YouTube live on Save Water, Save Life. So, whatever we have, we should not take that for granted. So, water is actually available in a lot of countries, even though the entire world only has less than 1% of drinkable water. It's still taken for granted. When you have a lot of something, you always take it for granted. So we have to make sure that we don't destroy what we have and then just face difficulties right after. Yesterday I actually told this, it's totally possible. The entire water resource is now getting polluted. Recent days we were hearing news news that the air the pollution level in the air is now increasing, so which is really not a good sign. So what if the water also becomes polluted and there are news coming out saying water is going to be polluted and you cannot use it properly as you used to before, you cannot drink water as you used to before? Now that's going to become really scary. So keeping that in mind, let's listen to what other learners got to say. So let's start with Azmat. Over to you.
We all know water is one of the most precious and valuable things on earth. We use water in every ways, such as for drinking, for ablutions, as well as especially for agriculture. We couldn't imagine our life without water. One thing that we know is that 70% of the Earth's surface has been covered with water, and yet 1% of fresh water is available for us for every human activities. But nowadays, water is being polluted by humans as well. Due to this reason, many natural water sources has been destroyed. Because of this reason, the water source if the water source keeps destroying every day, we could there won't be water left on the future. So what are the human activities that destroys the water as well? The human activities that destroys the water are throwing garbage and releases of toxic waste. So what are the steps that we can take to prevent water pollution? As humans, we all could stop throwing garbage into the water and stop releasing chemicals from factories. By these ways, we could ensure our existence on the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Azmat. Yes, let's make sure that we don't throw garbage into the water. Sometimes we don't consciously throw it, but unconsciously it happens. You throw it on the street randomly somewhere when you're walking, and then someone takes that, and then they go, and then they might even throw that into the water. So even if you think you're not directly involving in it, the moment you throw something on the street, it's totally possible that it's going to the wrong place because you already started the cycle of doing something wrong. Up next, let's have Tuleib. Over to you, Tuleib.
Good afternoon. Water is vital for all life. You could survive 30 days without food, but you couldn't survive a week without water. Water is the most healthy thing that we can drink. Our bodies are made 70% of water, and our minds are made 38% of water. If we drink water daily, we can ensure that our bodies and minds are active. But we use 10 billion tons of water every single day, and the average person only wastes 30 water every single day. The world is covered in water. This planet is also known as the blue planet. But only 3% of this only 3% of this water is fresh water, and many of that is stuck in ice. Less than 1% of water is safe for drinking and uses, and safe for use. Water is a very important thing, but not many people have the access to it. A child dies from hunger every 10 seconds, which is 3.1 million deaths every single year. But about 4 million people die of water-related diseases and thirst. 2 billion people do not have the access to safe drinking water to do agriculture and sports. That's quite all the world. It's made, it is made not it is made not for us to lose water and we take it for granted. But how do we store water? Water can be waste seconds every day. If we
Sulaib is having some audio issues, I think. All right. Let's have Man. Over to you, Man.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be talking about how you should save water to save lives. Water is an essential component of survival. Without an abundance of water, there would be no existence of humanity and animal kind. It sustains all life forms on the earth, beginning from plants to the developed animals, insects, and human beings. With rising levels of pollution, water resources are being depleted rapidly. The entire Earth consists of 71% water, out of only a small percentage is drinkable fresh water. It is therefore very essential to save water to save our lives. Keep these factors in mind. The world pollution keeps increasing. The demand for water increases while the supply remains stagnant. It is thus crucial for us to save and conserve water. Due to the scarcity of water, the agricultural front faces a lot of problems. Many countries do not have abundant drinking waters to provide to the people. Many animals die from not being able to access fresh water. Keeping these factors in mind, water should be saved to save a life. Thank you.
Thank you, Man, for sharing that. And I hope the message is clear. One of the things that all of us can do is obviously, saving water at our house, but also to make other people aware what kind of issues are happening all around the world, because a lot of mistakes happen when we don't know stuff, when we are not aware of things. The moment a lot of people are aware of things, like the amount of disease that spread through water related pollutions, the moment people get to know how severe that is, people will start to take action. So we all should remember that and then make sure that people are aware of that. With that being said, that's it for today, and we'll see you all on Wednesday, upcoming Wednesday, with a different topic. Have a great day, everyone.